when upon quicksand you stand. And I'll promise you all, at the beginning, this was not my foolproof plan. You see, it's crazy how quicksand can be so tricky. Careful, you might go disappear and all lickety-split, see? No one here cares how fit or fat you are, whether you're riding a bus or you're driving a car. We promise you're going to see death in the distance and begin asking yourself if it's really so far. Because you see, I always saw myself hanging out amongst the stars back where I got off that bus on Hollywood Boulevard. Seems like 2 years ago, but the truth be told, time flies out in the cold. And I have more like 30 years of something to say and pictures to show. My only problem though, my camera is too old. So, oh well, my pictures will fall by the wayside, much like the comforts that I set aside when I climbed inside that bus that transported me to this town with such rotten luck. Because you see, back on that bus, I was trying to figure out stuff, like my life. But now I'm struggling to find any success and even less strife while I begin to hold a serrated knife to the neck that holds my head so tight while I begin to, contemplate whether or not to take my own life. Y'all starting to see how uneasy it can be when upon quicksand we stand? I can bet you all a shiny diamonds wasn't your foolproof plan when you arrived in this utopian Hollywood land. You see, everyone's trying to lie to me. They're trying to tell me that I'm unlike thee, like somebody actually told them at 3 or 13 that this life would never be what it seems, nor would they ever be free enough to pursue what they want or believe. One thing's for sure though, my parents, they lied to me. Don't worry, Zach Charles, you'll soon see how easy this American dream can be. But the truth is, though, it's a dream most won't ever get to see or hold. You could be the exception, though, like your one group's friend, always disillusioned, lost in confusion, like the tourist mother who aimlessly drops me $1 while passing that handsome man with the starch-pressed collar. Don't look at me that way. Everyone here acts the same way. Do any of you realize how I start my day? Do any of you realize how at the sun's rise a piece of me dies while I crawl through dumpsters till I find a dark enough corner to hide? There's truth to be told in the sayings of old. You know, no blood, no foul, no pain, no gain. Realize nothing ever stays the same. Everything lame's always going to be lame, and all your pains will remain no matter how much you disdain. I'll even tell you how, back in the day, I hoped that this, growing up would be something to claim. But this quicksand is an element making me insane. So much that the highlight of my day is deciding what cup to hold when I say, can you all spare $1, dime, or nickel today? The coffee being Starbucks, Pete's Coffee, and Tea are the cups easiest found amongst the dumpsters I see. 1, 2, even 3 days old, close to $50 and change don't hold. I'll even tell you how I make others go insane. Some days people will be nice to go and drop some change. Something pulls them away when I move closer to perform the exchange. Oh, don't worry, the coffee's not so hot today, I say. Some understand, they re-extend their helping hand. Others run away disheveled and in utter disarray, but it doesn't make much difference to me either way, because I'll still be homeless at the close of this day, and so unable to be safe from the now waist-deep sand as I begin reaching out for even a leper's helping hand. Now the minutes, they're turning into seconds, and then into hours as the once-yearly overcast clouds produce heavy showers. It's funny how I describe everyone in LA on a rainy day as we all run and hide, but my humor slowly phases. One by one, I realize they've left me to die. You've left me to ponder the irony inside, like the night that big shot producer stuck a thorn in my side. He said I was not talented or good-looking enough to indulge in all this lavish stuff, and worst of all, as I look around, I struggle to decipher if he or I was right or wrong. But then I decided, wait a minute, who was right really wasn't a fight. I wanted to fight that night because I realized quite possibly neither of us were right. So, okay, I can stand up and stop this BS tonight. I can stand up, I can be strong. I can be a man and go life's distance long. All these chains that hold me down, they're easy to unhinge and let fall to the ground. Trust us, all it takes is a little poise to quiet your mind's annoying noise. So stand up, people. Don't act like a boy. Your life's not a Tonka truck or a Tyco toy, and it sure as hell isn't a platoon of plastic soldiers to fake deploy. So whether you all believe me or not, this life is all we've got. And you'll soon realize that your largest stars can't be caught. Your largest dreams can't be sought, and you'll run the risk of possibly being forgot if all you do is, and you don't. So hopefully you all will take my advice, but if you can't or you won't, don't even trip twice. Who's this guy to be the one to tell you how to ruin your life? Thank you very much, guys.